Now this heat, it is taxing on our bodies and it can even be deadly.
Especially for people living on the streets. CBS 2's Angela Kerndal went along with a group doing outreach to those on the streets today, and she joins us live here in studio with what she saw.
Two women I met, one who's living on the streets, another who's spent a summer living in her car, both describe their experiences as excruciating in this kind of heat.
Exhausting. Absolutely exhausting.
Your body gets so worn down and just so tired, but your mind can't stop because you're in a situation that you have to get out of.
2 weeks ago, Deborah Thornton lost her home of 8 years, forced to sell her trailer after receiving a 7-day eviction notice.
I just lost everything that I owned, yeah.
Now she's living on the streets of Boise, where there is little relief from the relentless heat.
I've learned when you stop sweating altogether, that's when you gotta worry. Because that's heat stroke. And when your muscles start to cramp, that's heat stroke. I was doing that off and on all day yesterday.
Cassidy Landry now has a home, but she spent the better part of 2019 living out of her car after losing her job.
Even today, my body's still exhausted from it. It's a constant stress, mentally and physically.
Moving her car from one shady parking spot to another was her reality all that summer.
Finding places to park, because some places they don't let you park there, and having to go through that, being vulnerable with somebody saying, hey, I'm homeless, do you mind if I park in your parking lot because you have a really good tree?
The nonprofit Catch is reaching out to the homeless during this week of excessive heat, bringing them water, sunscreen, and snacks. At the same time, directing them to resources and cooling centers.
A lot of people experiencing homelessness are in poor health, they're older, so that creates a situation in which things could go bad real quick.
Deborah is one of the approximately 430 families that are living on the streets or in a car here in Ada County. That's according to data tracked by Catch, and the sad fact is they can't reach them all.
There absolutely could be somebody who doesn't make it through this weather.
And for Deborah and Cassidy, their biggest challenge is just finding enough water to get through the day.
No matter how much water you drink, you're not getting enough water. If it weren't for these people that just left with water, there would be no water to drink, and it is very difficult.
And you can help Catch in its efforts by dropping off things like bottled water, reusable water bottles, snacks, sunglasses, sunscreen, or gas gift cards to their office at 511 South Americana in Boise. We'll have more ways you can help online at idahonews.com. Reporting in studio, Angela Kerndal, CBS 2 News.